If you feel behind everyone else, it is because you are judging your chapter 1 by their chapter 10. You look around and it seems like everyone got the manual for life except you. Your friends are buying houses, getting married, or launching startups. Meanwhile, you're struggling to figure out what you're doing next Tuesday. You feel that tightness in your chest, that heavy, suffocating weight that whispers, "You missed the boat. It's too late. You've wasted your potential." But what if I told you that the sensation of being behind is the biggest psychological lie your brain has ever told you? Today, we aren't just going to make you feel better. We are going to dismantle the clock you've been staring at, and we're going to reset your entire timeline. Let me tell you about a feeling I know you have. It's the ghost syndrome. It happens usually late at night, around 2 a.m., when the world is quiet. You're lying in bed, the blue light of your phone illuminating your face. You see someone you went to high school with, maybe someone you used to get better grades then, and they just closed a massive deal. Or they're traveling to Japan. Or they look genuinely happy. And suddenly you feel like a ghost in your own life. Psychologists call this relative deprivation. It's not that you lack food, shelter, or safety. It's that relative to the curated, highlight reel projection of the world around you, you feel deprived of status and progress. You start doing the math. I'm 25, so I should be here. I'm 30, why don't I have that? I'm 40, is this it? You feel the panic setting in. This panic triggers a freeze response. This is the irony of feeling behind. The anxiety of being late makes you paralyzed, which makes you actually later. You spend hours worrying about wasted time, which is just wasting more time. You are stuck in a waiting room for a train that has already left the station. So you think. I need you to understand that this pain you feel is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of vision. You only feel behind because you have a vision of a future that is greater than your present. The problem isn't your capacity. The problem is your clock. Let's flip the script. In nature, nothing is ever behind. A rose does not bloom in winter and apologize for it. There is a concept in developmental psychology and nature called gestation. Consider the Chinese bamboo tree. For the first 4 years of its life, it shows absolutely no growth above the soil. You can water it, fertilize it, and scream at it, but you will see nothing. To the outside observer, to the neighbors walking by, you are watering a patch of dirt. You look like a fool. You look behind. But in the 5th year, in a span of just 6 weeks, that tree grows 90 feet tall. Now ask yourself, did the tree grow 90 feet in 6 weeks, or did it grow 90 feet in 5 years? It grew in 5 years. If it had not developed that massive, complex root system during those 4 years of invisible silence, it could not have sustained the weight of its sudden growth. It would have collapsed. You are not behind. You are in your rooting phase. Society celebrates the harvest, but it ignores the planting. You are looking at people who are in their harvest season while you are in your planting season, and you're calling yourself a failure. What if this isolation, this stuckness, is actually protection? What if you aren't ready for the success you want yet because your character, your roots, isn't deep enough to hold it? The feeling of being behind is actually life telling you, dig deeper before you try to grow taller. So how do we break the paralysis? How do we stop watching the clock and start building the roots? Here are 3 steps to execute immediately. Step 1. The blinders protocol. Racehorses wear blinders for a reason. If they look to the side to see where the other horse is, they break stride, they stumble, they lose. For the next 30 days, you need digital blinders. I want you to mute, unfollow, or delete any account that triggers your comparison reflex. If seeing your friend's promotion makes you feel small, mute them. It's not malice, it's self-preservation. You cannot focus on your own path if you are obsessed with their pace. Replace that scroll time with creation time. Step 2. The micro-win architecture. The reason you feel paralyzed is that the gap between where you are and where you want to be is too big. Your brain sees the mountain and freezes. Stop looking at the summit. Look at your boots. Psychologically, we need dopamine to take action. You generate dopamine by achieving small goals. Don't try to build a business today. Try to draft one email. Don't try to get a six-pack. Try to do 10 push-ups. Stack small wins. Momentum is the only cure for the feeling of stagnation. Step 3. Embrace the shadow period. This is the most important shift. Stop trying to be seen. We live in a world that demands instant visibility, but the greatest work happens in the dark. Embrace this period of obscurity. Use your anonymity. When nobody's watching you, nobody can judge you. You can fail, experiment, and learn without an audience. Treat this time not as a waiting room, but as a laboratory. You are in the lab. You are building the prototype of your future self. Listen to me closely. Colonel Sanders didn't franchise KFC until he was 62. Vera Wang didn't enter the fashion industry until she was 40. There is no timeline. There is only your line. You have not ruined your life. You have not missed your window. The very fact that you are watching this video, seeking an answer, fighting for a spark, that proves the fire isn't out. So take a breath, forgive yourself for not being there yet, and then get back to work on your roots. If you are ready to stop comparing and start growing, subscribe to the channel. We're just getting started.